there's a good chance they'll be talking about the events in the Bastion as well. There's lots that they could be talking about, so I'm keen to see what is being discussed locally in terms of rumours and stuff. So it's good to touch base.
Just to confirm, just the two of you?
Yeah, I think so.
You head over to the Wet Whistle Tavern.
Can we have a couple of pennies, please?
What's their allowance?
So, excuse me, Rhea. I know I'm like much older than you, but can I have some money, please?
They don't give them their allowance.
Got four pennies.
4 pennies each.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Each? Why, you're trying to get them drunk?
Well, no, but that's true.
Yeah,
2 pennies each.
So hang on.
Imagine me drunk.
That's like one drink for you, because
Yeah.
you're the most
Oh yeah,
expensive.
you're going to go for the
Yeah,
expensive
4
one.
pennies, because just in case they buy anybody
Yep,
else drinks and stuff like that, wouldn't want them
Cross
to
it
be
off.
embarrassed.
Thank you, okay.
You'll probably spend the money. So as you head into the Wet Whistle Tavern, everything seems to suddenly die down. It's quite busy,
Ooh.
and there's murmuring. And then one of the locals looks like one of the sort of fishermen. There's a kind of smell about him. He comes forward.
Right.
You're the ones who looked into the wine at the Bastion, aren't you?
Yes. That's
Yeah,
right. That is us,
yeah.
yes.
What was that all about then? And then another one comes. Yeah. What happened there? And then another person comes along. Oh, come join us at our table. We'd love to know what happened. Yeah, I heard there were frogs dropping from the ceiling. Were there frogs?
No.
I am.
Oh, goes on a few others as that rumour's quickly quashed.
I just,
I don't remember.
I'm just a bit thirsty. I'm just struggling to remember, really, to be honest.
Oh, let me get you a drink, says one of the
That's
other
very
locals.
kind of you. Thank you. So it's florins Oh, throat's a little dry. I will actually remark, as a player, I can't fully remember exactly what we found out.
No, I can't remember either.
But I
A
believe
great deal of nothing.
It wasn't a natural. There was a sudden spoiling of the wine.
That's it.
And there was nothing you could sense, and
There was no
stuff being added
deliberate-
or poisons or anything like that.
No deliberate poisoning. I think we've got a bit of an audience. It'd be quite fun to.
Make up a story.
No, we're not making up a story. We're just a bit of intrigue.
I'm a master of bluffing as well.
You're a master bluffer.
I'm a master bluffer.
So
what's your approach
Gareth,
to
I
this?
can't- I
Obviously,
just
you're not
can't
going to be
rest.
paying for any goods
So no.
Woo!
because they are so eager to know what
Well,
actually
I
happened.
mean,
You're a master of bluffer as well.
Yeah, I am a little bit. I just wasn't telling you that because I'm a master bluffer. I think.
What's our story?
Well, so what roles are we playing? Because I'm the poison expert apparently.
I'm just the matter of fact
Not-
one, aren't I?
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
So you could be.
you're the dramatic one.
You're the scientific one that explains our method and kind of the things we looked into. What
I
we
could just
suspected
see
was a
everybody
foot.
sat around the pub looking at you going, why are they discussing what their roles are?
Yeah.
This is really...
Yeah. What's our strategy for telling these
Yeah.
people some shit? Like, what we're going to do?
Stuff.
Yeah. Basically, I think you're the one who sort of like explains the method, and I'll sort of like dress it up a little bit. It's like, oh, and then we thought it was this, but strangely, we couldn't find any trace of this. So basically, you're the facts person. I'm the fluffer. I give it a bit of a dramatic flair.
Do you want to use a different tone?
I got my eyebrow raise out.
I mean, the way my roles are going, like, it's going to be in there just adding fluff.
With the right music to it.
I'm the storyteller.
The embellisher.
Embellisher. I give it a bit of dramatic flair.
So you're kind of coming up with this big elaborate story.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is it more to play with the crowd?
Play with the crowd. It's kind of
Entertainment.
yeah. So I'm not giving them an answer, but I'm going through all the things that we ruled out.
Yeah.
Like, well, yes, of course we thought it wasn't frogs. How on earth could it have been frogs? But then we did think it might have been lizards, and then no, there's not. But you.
And I'll just add some dramatic flair to that.
Because of course lizards have got poison that comes out of their neck sacs.
So from your point of view, I think
tell you about poison.
that's brilliant. Bluff roll.
Yep.
I'll give you a boon on the bluff roll.
Which is a D6, yeah?
I think you've come up with some really good ideas there. And do you want to make a roll?
26.
Very good. And Damocles, you got something like performance?
I do.
You do. Let's
I
make
also
a
have
performance roll.
Okay. That's the one I get, right? 23.
23, that's really, really
So I'm sat here like this, with my arms
Yeah.
crossed, just like going through. You're the one kind of doing all the arms, because
I'm like standing up and pacing around. I might even get up on a table at one point. You know?
and I'm looking like dead serious, like proper like. Well, we didn't think
It's not long before the wet whistle is packed. And there are people the word has got out and everybody's there.
We
In
let them go out
fact,
and
you're both having a nice quiet evening and you're beginning to hear this noise outside. And there's like someone running and then a group of people running the other side. And there's someone, come on, quick,
It's the
quick,
city
quick, to the wet whistle, to the wet whistle. And then more people and now you're beginning to hear noises in the street.
Part of this is me building our rep as well, by the way. Like that is genuinely the strategy, is to give us a more heroic. I can't
You're,
And I'm just
you're
enjoying
definitely
it.
building rep, whether it's the right rep or not.
He's like, but it could be confidential, so maybe we're actually having to obscure the details a little bit.
Oh no, I'm not giving them.
So you're
any
hearing
details.
the noise.
Oh, no
rising
details.
up
You're just
outside.
talking around.
I'm
So
saying everything that it
it's
wasn't.
like it's details, but
I'm
it's
not.
not.
Yeah, I'm not giving them
Perfect.
any.
So we haven't lied totally.
Well, I have lied because I'm like, we were thinking it was frogs. It was.
Those are white lies. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Garland, do you want to see what's going on?
No, I really
Well, I certainly don't.
Just look at the one. Absolutely not.
There is nothing that I can do to remedy or help this
You might be able to see through the window of the pub. Me on the table. It's like no.
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 I mean, just like.
The evening, you are the centre of attention, and the drinks keep flowing. And as the drinks keep flowing, the embellishments
Yep.
get more grander
Outlandish.
Yeah.
and more outlandish.
My arms start to drop the more I drink. So I start like this, like, of course not. Then I'm a bit more like, well.
Do you maybe even throw a single?
Yes, people know that it's all getting interesting when there's a point.
Do you, in all of your discussions, mention the other two in the pub?
No.
It's just focused on you
Sandra is all about him. You have to keep chipping in to
Yeah.
kind of remind me, because I'm like, you're not here. I'm saying about you. It's like, oh, okay, you're
I'll
here.
mention the others, but
Sandra does not.
you might not get named.
It's fine.
I thought you might like that.
You keep throwing out business and usual. I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is what
I'm
did.
the brand man, basically. I'm getting the name out there, and you're just delivering
Lying.
the narrative.
Yeah, false narrative.
Well, yeah. Again, it's not a lie. It's just would it kind of? Yeah, I get it.
I'm saying what it wasn't.
But yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly right.
to move things on.
That's first.
You're both
the note that's
awoken.
been made.
Get on with it.
Put in the little diary over here.
It's fun.
Oh my god, Xander and Damocles. Okay. Right, me first.
It is the early morning of the 31st. You hear
we're
a
in bed.
loud noise downstairs as two people come stumbling in. And there's a bit more ruckus in the street as the
You
crowd
helped
is
me
slowly
feel better.
dispersing. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
By the morning,
Oh, here's
you
the
two
four
are down
pennies
for
back, by the
breakfast.
way. Sorry, have the money back.
I keep money.
You keep the money. You're rich. Oh, sorry.
I'm not. Okay,
There's a reason. There's a reason Xander is rich.
Yeah, he doesn't give the money
He
back.
doesn't give the money back.
I'm giving the money back. I'm honest.
Yeah.
Thanks to the money, didn't need it.
So you get 4 the 8 pennies back.
Yeah.
Quite a night then, was it?
It was a profitable night. I drank the profits.
Yeah, what did you learn?
Oh,
The people are
yeah.
People
Wait.
are stupid
Hang
here.
on.
People are stupid. They thought there were frogs in the beer.
I
Of
remember.
course there wasn't frogs in the beer.
Good morning, says Daisy as she comes in
Oh.
with a big basket of flowers.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not-
this has come in.
That's not bad.
Oh, who's it for? Oh, it's you two. And she passes it. Thanks from Hope.
Yeah.
She runs the wet whistle.
Oh,
Oh, we brought lots of
wow. Okay. The
people like me.
The note on it just reads, "Many thanks for an entertaining evening.
Fantastic.
You are welcome anytime."
Oh, I might have to take a night off tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
How many days did you say we're here?
You're now here for 9 days.
Yay!
So,
I'm going to take to my bed.
That's a good idea. No. I've had some drinks. I'm not doing the poison check today.
no, well, you can if you want.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
That might be best.
Since I dropped the vial yesterday, there's a good chance I'll do it instead.
It's a beautiful day, by the way. The clouds have cleared up. It's still a little bit windy, however.
I get a room, yes.
Yeah.
You do. Let's see if you.
Why am I doing a D10? Sorry, I was.
I mean, you could
I thought you got a great
do it
bit.
yourself because you
No,
could
because
get
it's
right into it.
if
was active that day.
Yeah.
Doing
Oh.
shopping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
However, I don't think you need to.
Don't need to. That's
No,
fine.
that's a pass.
I have passed.
And you finally
By
recover.
when?
You're feeling fantastic.
Do you fancy going for a drink tonight? I know that sounds suggestive. I meant all of us. I'm not asking you out or anything, really, but you look a lot better. You could do some entertainment this evening.
At some point, we need to get around to teaching Bartholomew to ride, so he can, ride.
Bartholomew-
So he can ride his mount.
Oh, I see.
It's true.
Well, that's what we're
To be saying, I was like, oh,
Anyway,
image.
moving on. There is rain due the next couple of days, heavy rain.
Is the weather's really turned, so just I wonder if this is going to impact when the caravan's due. The caravan.
About it.
I'm just thinking, and I can already hear you saying it's not our problem.
For me.
No, Gallad. Just thinking out loud. We're going to be taking the caravan to go to harbour. That caravan's due here.
Yeah.
With what we've seen, is it worth us maybe heading out to meet the caravan? I'm just thinking they're going to be.
We'll be coming up from Midway.
To Gallad, this might seem a bit strange, but I'm just thinking that we've seen so much activity in this area, and we know that the caravans will be travelling with guards, and if they're coming up from Midway, but I'm thinking we've got a few days. Would it just be worth us maybe travelling out to meet them?
Not sure what benefit there would be.
I don't know, it's just.
I can understand if you're getting a little restless, just here, with not a great deal to do for a few days. We could take up Damocles on his offer to.
Cheap evening.
It's a bit crowded for me.
I understand that. I just think that we're putting ourselves at risk and not really going to be any great benefit to the caravan. It should
And to be honest with
covered in
you,
guards.
going out in the wilds like that is probably not a good idea on our own.
No.
It can get quite dangerous out there. You're right.
We also don't know that there's any risk out there. We've dealt with the orcs now.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, I can't
So,
imagine there's anything else going on.
well, in that case, I'm going to go and have a little chat to the Quartermaster today if nobody else has got anything they want to do.
Take him with you.
No.
No.
No, I'm going to. I think you need to rest. You're looking a little bit peaky.
Yeah, lots of drink last night.
Yeah.
You two are feeling very under the weather.
I'll have a day's rest. I'll take a day.
So you're planning to go to the
I just
town
want-
hall?
Yeah, I just want to have a chat to the Quartermaster about the Bastion.
Okay. Yeah, just you?
Yeah, I'm going to stay behind and talk to this pair about the wisdom of drinking heavily.
Yeah.
And the
Give
after
them a good
effects.
lecture.
Exactly.
The
yeah.
corrupting nature it has on society as a whole, etc.
it was
blah,
good.
blah.
Precisely. Yeah.
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 I get a very sort of lectury vibe from this side.
I like
think.
We did some marketing and it didn't
Okay.
cost us anything.
You arrive, I mean, as I said, today the clouds have parted, beautiful blue morning, but you know
Heavy rains coming.
Yeah, heavy rains are coming in. As you arrive at Town Hall, it's as busy as normal. It's a Sunday today. Tomorrow is Quiz Day, which is the holy day. It's the day of rest where nothing gets, even the wet whistles shut down. The bastions typically holds their big ceremonies on that day.
Yeah.
Okay. The receptionist, on seeing you, there's the usual smile. How can I help you?
Would the quartermaster have any time today to be able to talk to me regarding the bastion?
Ah, right. Has looked. Oh, I'm sorry, but his book is completely full for the next few days. Maybe I can make an appointment. We have time on the 34th.
Well, as it's Quiz Day tomorrow, and we should really enable people to say their thanks to the Guardians, I wanted to talk to him about briefly opening the bastion so people can say thank you.
I can definitely drop him a note if you wish. If he wishes to talk to you, where can he find you?
I'm staying in the accommodation next to the Freelancers Guild
Ah, yes, of course.
with Daisy.
Very well. I shall pass on the message.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Get out.
And having been completely stonewalled by the
Which
reception.
is fine. That's what they're there for. And then head back to the to where we're staying
Okay.
and chill out.
Okay. And you chill out. The 31st goes by with a couple of heads that just keep getting sorer with the sermons and lectures.
I'm
Worth it.
gonna try and catch Daisy.
Mm-hmm. What do you
my
mean by
own.
catch things?
I'm not. I'm gonna try and talk to her where these guys aren't.
You, during the day, you manage to, she's busy
I'm just like,
cleaning something and you manage to kind of corner in a quiet place and you look around, you seem to be alone. With that, you begin to...
hello, Daisy.
Hello. Her eyes go to your head once more.
Do you do me a favour?
Yes.
So, I'm trying to word this out. So,
This is a bad idea.
there's something that I quite want.
She begins to look a little bit worried.
It's nothing bad, it's just a box.
Any box? I've got some nice boxes.
No, I'm sure you have got lovely boxes, but there's a specific box that I want. And it's Gallad's box.
Oh, she now looks uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I can't interfere with party business.
You're not
Master
interfering?
Esley is very strict on it.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Hypnotise.
And what are you planning to do with it?
Deal with the box.
I want you to get Gallad's box for me.
Okay.
I want you to bring Gallad's box to me.
So you implant the suggestion that she is to go away and bring back
Gallad's box.
Galen's box. Describing the box.
In as much detail as I can.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
just double checking what.
Your voice goes into that certain tone as the magic begins to build around you.
Such a baddie.
I'm not baddie, I just want the box!
Really comes down to an insight gaze saving throw, and
does.
she's not very
That's a shame, isn't it?
a young girl and all, and
Oh, but there's a long 20's been rolled recently.
It has.
Not by me.
okay. You know immediately the magic has taken hold.
Oh.
Okay. And with that, she just stops talking and continues to listen as you give her instructions. As you continue, but Master Esley says I must not take our guests' possessions.
You're not taking, you're borrowing.
But Master Esley says that I must not get involved in party business.
But I'm giving you permission.
Are you Master Esley?
No, I'm better than him.
I will go get the box.
Good girl.
And with that, kind of heads off. Now, you pretty much got it on you. You pretty much carry it around with you. And you sleep with it and...
Yeah, it's in the pack.
You've got a spider hanging from your beard.
Oh, wow! Yes!
Just go further. There we go. There we go.
No, it's just a bit of fluff.
Oh, it's fluffy. It looked like one of those mini spiders.
Wow.
Master Fluffer. Don't fluff in Gallant's beard.
That's my calling card. Sprinkler.
So, you've asked her to go get the box. You're better than Master Esley. And you're not stealing it,
You're borrowing it.
you're borrowing it.
Oh, and then one more. Sorry, there is one more thing.
Oh, you didn't say it at the time.
I didn't say it at the time.
You didn't say
I didn't say it at the
That's
time.
why I was just...
Yeah.
There is
Cover
a
your
tug
tracks,
on
then.
your
Did.
robes
It's fine, I
and
don't
all
care.
your clothing. It's Daisy. Can I borrow the box, please?
Borrowing it. This hasn't entirely worked.
I don't care, it's funny.
No, it's worked brilliantly.
It's brilliant, she's got what I wanted. I'll learn better next
Which box are you talking about?
And she begins to describe the box in quite good detail. That box.
I don't think so. I'll hold on to it. I'll carry on holding on to it. Who told you about the box?
Someone better than Master Esley.
Well, that tells you exactly who said it then.
Right. Okay. I'll speak to them directly and raise it with them.
Do you want to make a spellcraft skill roll?
I mean, it's not hard to
You're
work
looking
out.
for a 13 or higher. Oh no!
You're just very persuasive.
That very much looks like a one to me.
It's strange of Daisy to ask for this.
It is.
That's such a shame, isn't it?
But yeah, you're beginning to think maybe someone's behind it.
Yeah.
And with that, you just head off to...
Yeah, I'll carry on.
So you just think he's been very persuasive. You
Yeah.
don't have any reason to think there's been magic involved.
No.
Leaving Daisy where she is, you
Yeah.
Is she okay?
go hunting around and eventually find Santa.
I'm back in bed.
Xander, did you ask Daisy to fetch the box from me?
No.
Ah. How peculiar. Okay.
I love it.
Carry on as if nothing happened.
Well, nothing did.
Seems rather bizarre, you think?
The bizarre interaction. Okay, obviously Daisy was not the right choice.
I was like watching Wile E. Coyote try and run this ice.
I was more successful than Wile E. Coyote because
Yeah, normally in that case Daisy would just hit you in the face, but I don't know.
Oh my god.
But that was fun.
That was brilliant.
It's almost a good thing that you messed up what you asked her for, because if she tried to steal it, we might have really hurt her, assuming that she was like a villain trying to steal our possessions.
Yeah.
So it's kind of worked out for the best.
I know, I find that.
As you return back to normal, Daisy comes up to you and, I'm so sorry, I don't know why, I do apologize. Did I ask to borrow a box?
You did.
She
fine,
shakes her. I don't know where that came from. I Oh, I do apologise. I really overstepped my mark. I'm so sorry. If you wish me relieved, then you know I
Please, no, please don't. It's very strange. But then this book has led to
Box.
that's not what I said.
Oh, God.
Has caused some strange things.
Well, I will definitely put in my report to Master Esley that this infraction has occurred. And again, I do apologise. I'm so sorry.
No harm done.
She meekly heads on.
Strange. I'm gonna then go, and then I'm going to do detect ether on the book, and I'm going to study it for a few rounds
Oh my
on the
God.
box rather.
Yeah, because I'm not
gonna
we're just
work it
going to
out.
assume that the box has done it now.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You cast detect ether and
Yeah.
begin to examine it again.
Any sign of
No
like
sign.
tentacles escaping or any?
Seems dormant.
But then,
seems quiet.
But then it was
Yeah.
done before entering the bastion.
Yeah.
And
Unless you're watching it every step of the way. Yeah.
seems to be able to influence people and things from within the
That's good.
lockbox.
Yeah, maybe the box isn't strong enough to contain its influence, other than to just contain the book.
Can we get a
I'm
bigger
thinking,
box?
when we get to harbour, I'm going to have to see about enchanting the box, possibly. And,
Yeah.
I can enchant boxes. I'm an enchanter.
Also, we could do like lightning damage if you throw it, maybe. Like,
Only on you guys.
yeah. Right, great.
Okay. Unless there's anything else.
No.
The day has been a little bit strange, and you arrive at the end of Sunday, and the following day, 32nd, the rains begin to come in. Early hours of the morning, you hear them hit the roof, some of you waking up. And then as the morning arrives, it is just torrential rainfall outside. A miserable day, marking Crease Day, the holy day. And, yeah, it doesn't look like it.
I've heard nothing about
Heard nothing from the Quartermaster, and when Daisy comes in all drenched and timidly begins to go about her duties.
You all right,
she
Daisy?
lets
It looks so. You've got awfully wet.
I'm just doing what I need to do, she says, in accordance with how we're supposed to do things.
All right.
If the bastion was open, I would. She shakes her head. I did something terrible, and I don't know why I did it, but I asked for a box
You're a
from
bad person.
Master Gallet. I did. I asked for a box, and it's your private possessions. It doesn't belong to me, and I should never have done that.
Are you feeling bad about that?
Oh, I'm feeling terrible. Would you hear my confessions?
Of course, come. In fact, if you come with me to the stables, there is Dawnstar. Dawnstar has been brought forth by my guardian, Ludwana. Maybe a bit of time with Dawnstar and you can talk
She
to
smiled
me.
at that. That's the big one. Dawnstar.
Do you want to come and see Dawnstar?
Yes.
And Dawnstar and I will hear your confession.
That would be good.
And maybe we can give thanks to Ludwana for our home and hearth.
That would
Would
be good.
Would that make you feel better?
And maybe we can, she says, ask Ludwana if the bastion can be opened soon. I miss the place.
I would like to get that sorted. I will do everything I can to get the bastion back open. It should be there for you to give thanks this day. So all we can do is give thanks together.
Let's do that, she says, perking up. And with that, you head out.
Put a cloak over her so she doesn't get wet, head into the stable.
You spend some time, and she seems to be far more cheery now. So,
Emily's feeling so guilty.
Good.
right. On the holy day, the 32nd, none of the shops are open, none of the bars are open. Inns are if they've got guests, but otherwise it's a day of rest for the people of Harlem.
I will spend the day as I normally do when we're out travelling and not somewhere with a bastion, filling in my journal with everything since the last kind of holiday and putting all my all the
Unlike
information I've
when you
gathered
first arrived, there seems to be a lot more to fill in.
down. Very much so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, quite a lot. I'm going to finish with some ponderings about enchantments to avoid, escaping evil.
I'm going to craft poison.
Right. Let's see
I am.
if you can do it better this time. So in your room, you've busy got your vials, the different ointments and regions.
Only fail on a 1.
Yeah. Remember, you don't want to roll a 1.
Yeah, that was the mistake I made last time.
Yeah.
I think actually. So I'm just going to avoid doing that again.
Okay. So off you go.
Yep. That's better. Okay.
So what did you get?
Not a one.
Not a 1.
There's 2. No.
31.
That is very good. What was the natural roll you made?
17.
I don't think you're mastered, aren't you?
I'm a master, not a grandmaster. So yeah, really carefully, like set it down.
So perfect. It all goes without a hitch. Cross up a charge. I take it it's damaging poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've now got a dose of damaging poison. You can now fill your scabbard, put the scimitar, the rapier back in, and you've got that ready for use again.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll use it on the scabbard for now.
Okay.
I still haven't put
Or
any...
you could just leave it as a dose, so you can apply it to whatever, or to some arrow.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'll leave it as a dose for now. How difficult is it to apply to the scabbard as a dose once I've cleaned that out? Can I just pour it in?
You can just do it. The scabbards are designed so that you can just, because you've got time, you're not under pressure,
Yeah.
you can just fill up the scabbard.
I'll just leave it as a dose for now then, so I can... Can I also clean the scabbard out from the last
Yeah,
time?
I've assumed you've cleaned the scabbard out as part of the
Fine.
process.
Good.
There we go. So you've got a dose of damaging poison.
Wonderful. I'll put that
You
down.
said, sorry, I just read something. You said no recall was just written script. It's not. It's conversations you've heard as well.
Ah, yes. Written in conversation, but not things you've seen.
Yes.
That's it.
Conversation.
So you can translate
Words, yeah.
Words. Yeah, it's words.
Fine. Good.
Yeah,
Nothing there.
that's it. Right, anything else on the 32nd? No. As the rains continue into the
That was the 31st, wasn't it?
no, 32nd.
32nd.
Yeah. 31st was when you tried to have a meeting with the
That's
Quartermaster.
right, yeah. So I'll spend the day in quiet contemplation on
Okay.
the 32nd.
And
We do.
33rd, the rains are absolutely hammering down again. You haven't got too long to go now before. However, you believe at some point today the rain should break and going into overcast but calmer weather. And you're having breakfast.
Yeah.
Daisy's still a little bit timid, but
She's
seems fine.
She's always
Seems
been
fine
timid,
now.
to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing going on, is there? He's not giving us any jobs. No.
No, it's been very quiet.
Stressed up.
You might plan a
Just
visit
never
down to the wet whistle tonight.
I think that would be on the cards actually, a bit of a wet whistle.
I'd like to play with the peasants again.
Well, so I would say, Xander, that maybe we don't use that term around them because
No, I know.
that would yeah, okay, sure.
But
Sorry.
people. We all know that they're peasants.
Well, it's but I mean, play kind of it's a bit demeaning. They are people.
The peasant people.
Yeah, yes.
I'm just removing a word so that it's easier for me to say.
No, I understand
It's
that.
efficiency.
Yeah, no,
Which is the gnomish way.
it's not the efficiency issue, it's the treatment of people issue that we've talked about before. Not playing with, not manipulating, not like,
I did play with them. You played with them too.
No, I made friends with them.
We got flowers for playing with people.
No, we didn't. That wasn't what that was for. That was improving a business.
I'm starting to
They
think
thanked
into this
me.
invitation.
No, listen.
They thanked us for playing with people
No,
and
listen.
invited us to go play with people
Now,
again.
actually, you'll remember what the card said. It didn't say thank you for playing with the peasants. It
No,
said
but-
thank you for giving everyone an entertaining evening. It wasn't that we were playing with people. It was we were improving their lives because we're capable of doing that.
And I did that by playing.
You wouldn't be like going down there and like manipulating people or anything like that. That wouldn't be.
Kind of what I was doing, and that's what you were doing alongside me.
I think that's a very
I mean,
bad way of looking at it.
Probably just sat at the table looking at this conversation going on.
Oh, this again.
I think it's a very bad way of looking at it. I think we gave some people some enjoyment, and that was.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
No, I mean
The door opens.
Oh,
You're having your lunch at this point, about midday, when you're talking about what you're doing
Playing.
that evening. And shaking his coat, Master Esley comes in. To the guild house now, urgently.
Ooh.
And then he just walks out.
We like urgent.